whoever speaks first loses. I first heard that line in The Wolf of Wall Street. And I remember thinking, easier said than done, because I was a middle child. Growing up, silence felt like a test I was failing. If a room went quiet, I assumed it was my fault. I assumed I was boring everyone. So I filled it with jokes, with extra explanation, with whatever kept people looking at me instead of at their phone or their watches. Then I moved to New York. FOB, fresh off the boat. English still catching up to my thoughts. Sitting in rooms full of people who talk faster and louder than I did. That old middle child habit didn't go away. It found a new excuse. Now, it wasn't the room go quiet. It was prove you belong here before anyone decides you don't. Every silence felt like someone deciding whether the FOB girl actually understood what was going on. So I talked, I over-explained, I answered questions nobody asked because answering felt safer than waiting. Years later, that habit followed me straight into a negotiating room in London. I was at an exhibition presenting to a buyer, and I didn't just pitch the product, I gave him everything. Specs, forecast, exclusive territory rights, payment terms, logistics timeline, the full sales schedule for the next 2 years. I laid out the entire package, like I was afraid that if I stopped talking, he would lose interest, or worse, find a reason to say no to me. When I finished, the room went quiet. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15. Oh my God, that old instinct came roaring back. Joy, come on, say something. Maybe he's not impressed. Maybe I should explain the forecast again. Maybe I should offer better terms before he even asks. I was just one sentence away from rescuing that silence. That's when I remembered the line, whoever speaks first loses. So I shut my mouth and I waited. He finally looked up and asked, if demand suddenly doubles, can you keep it up? That's when it hit me. I had spent the whole meeting trying to prove the product was good enough, but he was trying to figure out if I was a partner he could actually build with. The silence wasn't him being unimpressed. It was him doing the math. And if I had talked through it, I would have covered up the exact moment he was deciding to trust me. That day changed how I negotiate. Now, when a room goes quiet, I remind myself, don't rescue the silence. Don't negotiate against yourself. Don't lower your price before anyone asks. Don't answer a question that has not been asked yet. Because sometimes silence isn't the end of the conversation.